if you can actually hear me. I'm on a back road right now in Bradford, New Hampshire, and this is where they found Ghislaine Maxwell. I'm back over here from a different job I was at for the past couple of weeks, but either job takes me about an hour and 10 minutes to get to. Wakefield, New Hampshire is up near Maine, and Bradford, New Hampshire is further towards Vermont side of things. Also, I went metal detecting the other day, and this is all I found, but it was kind of cool. Just a piece off of a boat, this one right here. This is a titanium bead from Miller Brothers Blades on eBay. They sell like $1,000 swords and stuff, but I never bought any of their knives really, but I bought a couple of pry bars from them and like cheaper stuff, necklaces, things like that. Actually, my cross necklace is made by them out of copper, which is, I don't know if I ever showed anybody this. I made this, like the bead part of it, but that's the cross that they made, and my brother has the same one. I bought it for him because he had some like Catholic rosary cross that a Muslim gave him, and I'm like, I don't want you wearing that, so I just like bought him one. Anyways, so we're in Bradford, New Hampshire, going through some pretty podunk areas to get to the job that I'm at. If Ghislaine Maxwell is a real person, and this is a real town that I'm driving in, and this is the real town where she was found, then that means that the Epstein list is true as well. And a lot of people don't realize that, but I don't know how long it's been, maybe 2 or 3 years. I've been telling all the kids I work with, whether it's like the electricians, the plumbers, the construction kids I work with, I've been telling them all the things I know. Like, doesn't matter what it is, Giants. Most of the things they want to know about are like politics though and things like that. So I've been saying for a long time, Trump's not your friend. He's not a good person. He is not somebody that you want to believe in, that he's going to save us or anything like that. He's not a savior of any kind. He's a plant. He's like second in command to the Antichrist. Some of my listeners think he is the Antichrist, but I think he's just doing work for the Antichrist, because there are certain things that I don't think that Obama would have been able to do, and Trump is able to do them. But the electrician the other day came up to me and he's like, you were right, Trump's not a good person. He's saying that the Epstein list doesn't exist. Well, number one, because he's on it, and number two, because they're all part of it. They don't want you to know what they do behind closed doors. But interesting thing that happened is that when the Epstein list first came out, I was on YouTube watching these kids that took drones, and they went to Epstein Island with the drones, and they were also on the actual island themselves, peeking in the windows, and there was all these scaffoldings that were set up to take down whatever was inside this giant temple that was dedicated to Set, and Set is Satan, and it's the sun god. And outside of this temple with a golden dome and blue, like white, then blue lines in it, so it's like white, blue, like that. It's the Set of, like, this is no pun intended, like the god's name is Set, which is Satan, and they call it a set, a movie set, or a film set. And Ellen DeGeneres' show Set had the same white and blue lines in the background, and she's been known to make references to pizza, references to all sorts of things that are code words for things that have to do with hurting little children. She even had like a sweatshirt covered in the Wilson bloody hand that is in the movie Castaway, interesting enough name as well, which has basically it's the thing that Hillary Clinton did, where she ripped the girl's face off, traumatized the child so bad, and ripped out her pineal gland, and they found it on the dark web. And that's what they do. These people, like, it's even Bill Clinton's campaign manager said that every, like, at certain times, like, of the year, Hillary in Aberdeen, her Weinstein's wife, supposedly, who's really Hillary Clinton's lesbian lover, go to California and do witchcraft, and they hurt little kids. And then I was saying, oh, I bet those 20 kids that were taken in Texas were abducted before they ever drowned. And now it's all over Facebook that they found the bodies and they drowned. But there's video footage sent to me by a listener that says, has a picture of the 20 kids on a military truck being taken before the floodwaters ever even came. And the faces are all the same as the faces in these pictures of these little kids. And I'm telling you, this is bigger than what you think it is. This camp was a camp that was attended by George Bush's daughters. They are of the line of Cain. They are reptilians. Obama is the Antichrist, who is from the line of Cain, who is from the tribe of Dan, the serpent. Like, this is what I'm talking about. They are trying to merge the bloodlines. If I didn't come back, there would be no flesh left, Jesus said. Meaning there would be no pure people. Do you understand that during the times of Noah, there were 400,000 giants on the earth that were destroyed in the flood, and the floodwaters went through hell and boiled the giants? That's why they're all petrified. That's why the New Hampshire symbol, which is the state I'm in right now, is a petrified giant's face, and it's everywhere. You can just drive down the street right now and see people have like mailboxes. They have like little insignia on their houses. I mean, my license plate has it on it. Everything. I think even the quarters have it on it now. Like, our state symbol is a giant that was trying to climb up a mountain to escape the flood and was petrified from the floodwaters of Noah's flood. 8 people were saved in the flood because there was not any good DNA left on the earth. As in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. That has many different connotations, and most of the ones that people think that it has are not even the real meaning of that verse. They think basic instead of thinking complicated, because the world is a complicated place. They don't understand the dark sayings of old, which is that Cain comes from a union between Satan and Eve, which produced the line of Cain. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know there's 2 different bloodlines. They don't want you to know what the wheat and the tares is really about. But Jesus said, plain as day, who sowed these tares? The enemy has done this. The devil did this. You are of your father, the devil, to the Pharisees, because they were actually the children of the devil. Go look at the Denver airport. The tents that are over the Denver airport are because the people that Joshua led into the land are the nomadic tribes that were led in pretending to be of their own people, and they were not. And these men are the Weinsteins, are the Epsteins, are the Spielbergs, are the Zuckerbergs that run the world. Our entire Congress, our entire country, our entire everything that has to do with this evil country, where Bibi, the Prime Minister of Israel, says that he's a little Satan and America is a big Satan. Why would he say that? Because they are. Trump is not a Christian, he's a Jew. These are not the true Israelites. These are the false Jews of Revelation 2:9 and 3:9. That's what I'm telling you. These are not God's chosen people. It's just that in 1948 they became a nation again, but there are not the chosen people in the land. That's not the true thing happening right now. God is going to come and deliver us, just like he did in the days of Egypt. He is going to protect us. Watch what happens. But it's not going to be the way you think it is. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. I am at the proverbial office. I really want people to realize that there are people on this earth that can transform. They can change their face. They can use technology that we don't know that is available, because it's not available to us. Because these people, if their father is the devil then they are partnered with the fallen angels that have technology that you can't even imagine. Admiral Byrd, when he explored the far north, he found a race of beings that have a high technology, way higher than our technology. It's very possible that these are the fallen angels who in the book of Job are mentioned living in a desert plain that was destroyed. That desert could be an ice desert. We don't know what it is. It doesn't say sand. It could be an ice desert. If you listen to, like, I think it's Led Zeppelin that sings like, I come from the place of ice and snow. These are demons. The power given to them to write those songs comes from demons. If you listen to all those types of songs, it tells you in the songs. Even Journey, who wears like Baphomet, like in satanic t-shirts, like openly with Satan on them, that like everybody's like, oh look, it's so cute, it's a little Satan figurine or whatever. No, like these people worship the devil. And in the song by Journey, it says the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. If you go to the Christian McAuliffe Planetarium, where they say that Christian McAuliffe, the astronaut who was in a movie set and it didn't really blow up, see a movie set, Satan, just like the snake's tongue in Apollo missions and the symbol for NASA and all that, these people made up that stuff. You cannot escape the firmament. They know that. The wheel in the sky that keeps on turning is that the entire dome spins at Polaris. And it spins around, and that's what gives us the different way to navigate the seasons, stuff like that. The stars don't change. They're just spinning like this. It's a wheel in the sky. It's the symbol of your own eyeball. That's what it is. But people don't recognize it. They don't see that because they don't think that the devil is capable of deceiving the masses of people. They just don't get it. They don't realize that the devil is real and he is defeated, and he was defeated in the Gospel of Nicodemus and a bunch of other books that they took out as well. But if you combine the Gospel of Nicodemus with the Ascension of Isaiah, with the Descensus Latin A and B, or just read the Super Gospel, which combines them for you, you understand all these different things. You understand that hell is a real place and there's real punishments. Read the medieval Irish Apocrypha with the Super Gospel, and you'll have a very vivid view of what hell is really like, according to people that died in the Middle Ages and came back to life. Good and evil people. Or the people that have to go to hell for aborting their children and the punishments for these things. And these wicked and evil people that run the world right now are going to be removed according to the book of Enoch. And Enoch is one of the two witnesses who self-identify with Elijah in the Gospel of Nicodemus. When Jesus goes to the gates of brass and destroys them, and Satan says to death, this must be God himself who is coming down to our realm, because he took Lazarus out of the underworld as if an eagle flying out of here. Who else but God would have that kind of power? And Satan said, I think in the sayings of Bartholomew, that when he woke up from consciousness, like when he was created, God and Jesus were there. Two beings, yet one being. In this, whatever realm they lived in at that time of light, he could tell they were two separate entities, but one entity at the same time. So God and Jesus are the Alpha and the Omega.